I'm Melissa.
Hi, I'm Jillian.
Hi, I'm David.
And together we're DISventures. I have several medical conditions that limit my mobility. I call myself an ambulatory wheelchair user. I use a wheelchair or a mobility scooter anytime I'm outside the house in order to get around. I like to say that we're a disability lifestyle and travel.
We do videos on theme parks, cruise ships, and other places that we visit.
But come with us on our next adventure. We were going on a Disney cruise in late February, and it was out of New Orleans, Louisiana, or Nolans, as some people say. And so we decided to drive the 3 states over. We got up at like 3 o'clock in the morning the day we left.
I only got 2 hours of sleep because of how late I went to bed because of having to finish packing and get organized and stuff that we needed to do.
Yeah, but you got to sleep in the car. So we left at like 3 o'clock in the morning because I had already scheduled out, we were going to stop in San Antonio, Texas. So we had to make it from Arizona to San Antonio, Texas. And then we stopped along the way. We had stops scheduled for bathroom breaks and stretching breaks and, to get food and such like that. And she slept most of the way, I think. A lot of the way. She slept a lot.
I slept through New Mexico.
Yeah. And there was road construction pretty much all the way through New Mexico and Texas. I swear. It was bad. So
yeah, every time I woke up, Dad would be like, hey, we're passing road construction. And we're like, we're still going through road construction? How long was I asleep for? 5 minutes? And Mom's like, no, it was a couple hours.
But yeah, we just sang along to our favorite music and we drove. A lot. We spent a lot of time in the car.
After all the driving, we were all really sick of being in the car.
So we stopped for our night in San Antonio. We get up the next morning and... So we are just outside of San Antonio, Texas. And we have stopped at Buckees to get gas. And we're going to go in and check it out in there. It's a huge gas station. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a gas station this big. And they're on the East Coast, starting in Texas, and they go through in the South to Florida. They have some in Florida. I know people that stop at Buckees all the time going into Florida. This is our first time at a Buckees. So this is our second day in the morning. We got up again super early, like 3 o'clock in the morning. We did some driving a little bit in the morning to head to Buckees on the way out of San Antonio. I know I did not accurately capture the scope of how big this place was. I did make them get out my wheelchair because it's too big for me to walk around in. It is huge. Like, one half is like gas station and the other half is like country store, like type stuff. They have hot foods, they have cold foods, they have
30 kinds of jerky. I swear there was like a wall that was just jerky. I swear. I suppose I could be wrong, but that was all it was. And there was
branded snacks. I think they had other stuff besides jerky. They did have a lot.
Yeah. And then they had like a case that had some more jerky in it, and then like some more like meat type foods, and I'm sitting here going, Texas really likes jerky.
Well, they do. But yeah, they have like all sorts of stuff. They had like shooting equipment and barbecue equipment, and
yeah, Dad was like, hey look, targets.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? And he's like, targets.
That was the wall of jerky she was talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, oh my gosh, they had so much stuff. They're also famous for what they're called beaver nuggets, which we didn't get any, but I'm told are kind of like a sweeter version of like a corn pop cereal type thing, because they're corn nuggets. They're popped corn nuggets.
I will say our cashier lady was really nice.
Oh yeah, it's Texas. Everybody's super nice. And this is the side I was talking about. It's more like a general store type stuff. One of the things that Buckees has, they're pretty famous for, is their brisket. So I got a brisket breakfast taco because it's like 4 in the morning. So Buckees still over there has more. This place is huge. And I'm sorry I said it was 4. It's 5:12 a.m. And we are getting back on I-10, headed out to New Orleans. Yeah. So I got a brisket taco, and I got a bacon, egg, and cheese taco. David got a couple of burritos. Jillian got
a croissant sandwich that had bacon on it. It was like a very basic, dry croissant sandwich.
I mean, the food was okay. It was truck stop food, essentially. But it was pretty good. We ended up finishing our drive into New Orleans and got to our hotel about 2:30-ish, which was good because we were there in time for a Mardi Gras parade, which I am going to do a video on next week. Will be our video on our evening in New Orleans the night before we left for our Disney cruise and Mardi Gras. Thanks so much for watching.
Be sure to hit that like and subscribe and click the bell icon to be notified when we upload a new video or go live.
You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and Pinterest.
You can support us on our Patreon. We have tiers starting at $1 per month.
Thank you for all your support. If you want to see more, click the video in your right-hand corner.